Hey Williams crew, it's Q back with another video. Thank you for joining me for today's video. I am super excited because this is kind of a part 2 to my video I did last week. If you haven't seen my DIY edible arrangements and baskets, make sure you check that out for you to get some inspiration for Valentine's Day. So this video as well will be centered for Valentine's Day. I'm going to be showing you an easy meal to put together for Valentine's Day. I know a lot of us are still in quarantine and just kicking it at home. So what better way to show you an easy meal that you can put together and share it with your loved one. For today's menu, we're going to be doing salmon with asparagus and mashed potatoes. So you may be wondering why am I dressed up right now? But I just put on a red dress just to kind of give the ambiance and vibe throughout the whole video for Valentine's Day, so you can really get the whole vibe of the video with the dinner and the setup and everything. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Also, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure to like and comment what you think. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So firstly, before I even touch the food, what you're gonna need is a candle, because if you ever cooked fish before, you know that the fish smell will take up the whole house sometimes. So go ahead and light your favorite candle. This is one I have by one of my favorite companies. It's called Ambition by Addison Grace Candles. So definitely get your favorite candle going and you'll thank me later. So go ahead and get your salmon. I already washed and cleaned mine off, so I just set it there so I can go ahead and season. Then I have my asparagus. We're going to clean those off, and my red potatoes to make our homemade mashed potatoes. So before we touch the salmon, I'm going to go ahead and get my asparagus out, clean it, and lay it on my pan. I have all my asparagus nice and clean. I'm going to go ahead and get my seasonings to season them up, and we're going to stick it into the oven. So go ahead and preheat your oven for 350. So I'm going to take some extra virgin olive oil because this has a strong taste to it, and sprinkle it over my asparagus. I will say if you want to cut off the stems, you can, but usually after I cook them, when I eat them, I don't eat down. But if you want to go ahead and cut them off, that's up to you. After your oven is preheated, go ahead and pop these in the oven, and we're going to cook them for maybe about 20 to 25 minutes. Next, we're going to work on our potatoes. Go ahead and get those out, clean them, and if there's any stems on them, go ahead and get those off so we can cut them up. After your potatoes are nice and clean, go ahead and get you a pot, put some water and butter in it so we can boil the potatoes. Add some salt into your boiling water as well. This will help the potatoes. As your water comes to a rolling boil, go ahead and start adding in your potatoes. So while everything is still cooking, your potatoes are boiling and the asparagus is almost done, go ahead and get your salmon. And we're going to first press it out with some paper towels to get any moisture out. And we're going to go ahead and season it up. I'm going to go ahead and start seasoning up my fish. Honestly, I'm just going to use a variety of seasonings. So I'll show you each one, but finesse it the way you know how. But I'm going to just show you what I'm going to do. Go ahead and add some oil to your pan. I'm going to use grapeseed oil. And put the iron on low to medium heat because you do not want the salmon to burn. So when you're putting your salmon in the pan, make sure it's the skin side down as well. So our asparagus are done, so we're going to go ahead and take those out. They should be very soft and tender. If you want to leave them in there longer, you can. That's up to you, but I like mine to be soft. And that's pretty much it. Also, if you want to put some sesame seeds up there to be fancy, you can do that. I think I might because I never tried it, but that's what we're going to do. After the edges start looking done, go ahead and flip it. It only takes maybe about 3 to 4 minutes each side. While our fish is frying, go ahead and take a fork and see if your potatoes are done. So far I've stuck a couple of them and they seem to be pretty soft. So let's go ahead and drain those and put them back in the pot. So after your potatoes are finished draining, we're going to go ahead and season them up. So get your butter, milk, salt, pepper, whatever else you feel free to season them. If you have one of these to kind of mash your potatoes, this will help a whole lot. And you can make yours as chunky or smooth as you want. I like mine with a little few chunks in it, just, you know, to give it that potatoey feel. But season to your taste buds. I probably will add some more after I taste it, but let's go ahead and get the rest of our fish out. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of my fish. And what I didn't tell you was that we're going to do a garlic butter sauce just to pour on top of our salmon to top with our plate. So I have all my fish out and done. As mentioned, I stated we'll make a garlic butter sauce to put over the salmon. So leave the remainings in that because that's going to give it a good flavor for your sauce. Put in about 1 to 2 tablespoons of butter and just kind of let it melt down, and also add some minced garlic in there as well. Turn the heat up just a little bit so it can all melt down and saute really good. Let the garlic brown just a little bit, and after that go ahead and turn it off. So I went ahead and turned off my butter, and you see how it's nicely brown and caramelized. That's exactly what you want to get to pour over your salmon. Go ahead and pour your butter over your salmon. So after all of our hard cooking, let's go ahead and set the plates. So I'm going to go ahead and fix the plates so you can see how to plate it, and then I'm going to set the table. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start with the mashed potatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and put those on the plate. This is not my plate, guys, so I'll fix mine next. I don't know about y'all, but this does look like it could come from a 5-star restaurant. So let me go ahead and fix my plate next. So this is my plate. I'm going to go ahead and set the tables. Also, if you would like to pour some of that butter sauce on your potatoes or salmon, feel free to do so. So this is my finished setup. I have my plates ready. I'm going to go and pour something to drink in those cups. Comment below and let me know what you think about the plate setup. I think everything came out really, really nice. Especially presentation wise, it's very elegant. Something that I would get at a restaurant, so I think it came out really good. I like it. So we're definitely gonna dig in. Let me know also, like I said, in the comments what you like. I just set the table with my centerpiece I made from the other day and a candle. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So comment below what you think about the video, what you think about the plating of the food, the meal itself. Let me know if you're gonna try this at home or if you're gonna try something different. Comment below as well what you plan to cook for Valentine's Day. Like I said, I just want to give you this video just to give you some inspiration of a meal in case you don't know what to cook. But I think everything turned out pretty good. Everything looks good. So I'm definitely gonna try and see how everything turned out. So make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. And always, like I said, comment please. I love to hear what you have to say. So until next time. Oh, and go ahead and watch the DIY arrangement and basket that I did the last video. So you can also get some ideas. But always until next time, guys. Peace.